Hey guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and I am here to do a Chat With Me Sunday for you guys this Sunday. So this first week, I wanted to do a Chat With Me Sunday to let you guys know about something that I'm planning on doing to start off this new year, and hopefully I can stay with it for the entire year. I want to do the countdown of savings. I've tried to do this I think twice now or something like that. I think I tried to do it back in 2014 or something like that, and again maybe in 2015, and so I want to do it to start off this new year. So the first week would be this week, and do it as a countdown to next year to see across the board every week what I'm paying and saving and spending on my groceries. I want to do this to keep track of all of those things, and also to try and keep track of spending patterns and things like that as well. Because if you guys have seen my haul videos and things like that, you guys know I like to shop at a few different stores. And so shopping around for me, at least from what I've noticed, has saved more money than just going to one grocery store and buying all of my groceries that week just at one store. You know, if it came down to it and we only shopped at one store, it'd probably be Aldi. And I feel like even at, you know, all these low prices and everything like that, and I always get my fill-in items and things like that that I need for the week, but if I were to just outright shop at only one store and I shop there, I'd probably wind up spending anywhere from $100 to $200 a week. Our weekly grocery budget is $200. That's the money my dad always takes it out in cash every single week, and that's what we use for grocery money. But in some weeks I might spend $100 or under $100, and then in another week I might need to spend more $200 or $200. And so, you know, that might be a week where there's a lot of paper products on sale, so maybe I'm buying a lot of toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that and stocking up. Maybe it's a week where I'm doing a lot of freezer dinners, so I'm buying a lot of meat and things like that, and I also need to get, you know, extra freezer bags, or I need to get, you know, the extra items that I need to make, you know, those fill-in items, and I have to get those to make those freezer dinners. And also sharing with you guys too how I'm saving and using those items, you know, those extra items that I need. Let's just say one week I'm making a beef sauce with pasta or something like that. You know, I might get the pasta sauce on sale super cheap one week, but then the meat might not be on sale until the next week. But if I'm hanging on to those products that I bought in the week prior or 2 weeks prior or something like that, and then using them to make the freezer dinners that week when the meat's on sale, I'm saving more money that way. And so keeping track of that in total and in bulk, I think, is a better representation of spending and saving money and things like that, and how that goes. Because some weeks I'm almost discouraged because I'm wow, I feel like we spent a lot of money this week, but then I look and I go, hey, but you know what, I saved all this money buying these, you know, grocery products when they were on sale, and then I had to buy the meat and, you know, all the other type of stuff that I needed that week to make, you know, multiple freezer dinners, or, you know, whatever kind of food that we're making for that week. And getting that stuff is, I think, a better representation, and visually I can see it along with, you know, seeing the actual savings and spending and stuff like that. And so then I can, you know, kind of gauge and be okay, well, across that whole month though, for all those dinners and everything like that we made, and then across the whole year, and see all of that savings and spending kind of even out. Each week I plan on doing a video of the grand, you know, haul of everything from all the stores combined, and breaking down the prices for you guys, and then also the total for the entire year, the year-to-date savings. I'll also break that down in a blog post for you guys as well, and I'll share that with you guys on YouTube, and then also to the whole haul for the entire week's worth of groceries on social media. As I was saying too, because I like to shop around at other stores, you know, sometimes it's not always a good representation of, I got a whole bunch of, you know, snack stuff over at one store, but then I got all my produce at a different store, and I was able to get my paper products and personal care items and things like that at a different store, and, you know, then I got all of my meat and stuff like that maybe at another store. You know, some weeks I could go to anywhere between 3 to 5 or 6 grocery stores, you know, in total. And so seeing that across the entire board and laying it out to show you guys as well, and how much I'm spending and saving on a full week's worth of groceries, I think is, again, a better representation of just doing each single individual haul, but also also sharing with you guys the deals in those videos, but then showing you guys the actual like grocery shopping in total for that entire week, sharing with you guys kind of too how I use or what I'm going to be making and using for those, the items I bought that week. I also have shared and will be sharing to like any of those freezer dinners that I'm making and break down the prices, show you guys how we use, like I said, our freezer dinners and everything like that to actually make the meals and dinners and or lunches or breakfasts or whatever we're making for that week. Because sometimes I will do like parfaits, or I might wind up making like breakfast sandwiches or something like that, that's like a heat and go kind of breakfast sandwich, homemade, or I might wind up making parfaits, which someone could just take out the fridge and grab and go too, because we do sometimes a lot of those. But showing you guys that as a price breakdown, and then also in the grand scheme of the whole haul, and show you guys everything that I was able to make for that week, I think is again a good representation of using groceries and budgeting effectively. So I'm planning on posting these videos at the end of every week, but the week that I'm planning on doing it is Wednesdays through Tuesdays, because my grocery stores start their sales on Wednesday. So at the start of that week, I might wind up going to the grocery store like on that Wednesday, and then finishing off my haul or something like that, or whatever else I need to get on Sunday. Normally I don't do a lot of shopping like at the very beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday. I mean, I might, but for the most part, you guys will probably wind up seeing these videos, the countdown of savings, on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday or something like that, like towards the end of that shopping cycle. So that's what I'm going to figure, is because of where the grocery stores start their sales, and run it through that week. Now I might like go to Walgreens or something like that, like on a Friday night, even though that's kind of like the end of their sales circular, because they run theirs from Sunday until Saturday. But that would be like part of that week's worth of grocery haul. It'd be like a Tuesday through Wednesday for me personally, just because of when I do my grocery shopping. So as I was telling you guys too, the one big thing for me is always to shop around at other grocery stores. Normally every single week I will take Jewel, Aldi, Valley Produce, and Caputo's ads, and the first thing I always do is go through and look for all of the produce and try and compare. Okay, over here they've got this produce that's cheaper, over here they have this and they have that, and so I shop around. Honestly guys, I love going to different grocery stores. I don't like to just pigeonhole myself into going to one grocery store. Like I said, I think that saving money is shopping around at other stores. Again, that's sometimes not for everybody, but for me it works, and I found that we save more money. I want to do this as kind of an experiment too, just to see how much we're saving, and is shopping around at other grocery stores really worth it and saving money. And also too, you guys hear me a lot of times in my videos always comparing back to Aldi, and I'll always say like, oh, that's 50 cents cheaper than, because I got it at sale over here, than if I were to pick it up at Aldi this week. Or with using a coupon or something like that at this grocery store, I was able to get the cereal for such and such price, and at Aldi it's normally this price. You guys hear me say that kind of stuff a lot, because normally, like I said, if I can't go to another store, I would be picking it up at Aldi. So seeing that savings kind of in just like, I saved 50 cents over what I would have paid no matter what, versus actually getting like the name brand maybe or something like that at the grocery store that I was shopping at, or again like toilet paper or something like that, getting that and couponing and saving for it, maybe at Dollar General or whatever, and getting that there instead of buying it at Aldi, save me $2-3 or something like that. And so that's why for me, like I said, shopping around is what I've noticed saves more money, but I also want to see that reflected in a weekly grocery budget as well, and see how maybe sometimes shopping around at other stores does help save more money. My goal every single week though for the like grocery budget, like I said, is under $200, and that would be, again, one week though we might only spend $100, but then another week we might wind up spending $200, but I saved the $100 that week, so maybe it just works out to being like $300 for 2 weeks instead of, whereas it was a $400 budget for 2 weeks. So like I said, that's my goal, is to be under that, and also too to have like a close to a 50% savings. Now, like, because of some of the stores I shop at, like Aldi, they don't have like savings, shown on your receipt when you go shopping there, but I'm trying to now compare those with the Walmart prices. What would I be paying at Walmart? Because that's my second store. If Aldi just all of a sudden went bankrupt, there was no more Aldi anymore, God forbid, you know, and I only had to shop at like Walmart or something like that, what would I be paying at Walmart? Because I think that's the next like lowest price and probably the next store that I'd shop at if I couldn't shop at Aldi anymore. And so seeing again that savings now reflected at Aldi can also help show me how much I'm saving over like what it would cost at a, you know, supermarket or a larger grocery store. Even to comparing it to like an actual grocery store is saving a lot more money, I think, at least that I've noticed again, than shopping at a grocery store. So my 50% is, like I said, going to be, you know, compared to across all of the different stores, and hopefully I'm at least close to that. Again, like looking at sometimes the Aldi price might not necessarily be a good representation of what I'd be paying at like an actual grocery store, or, you know, sometimes at the other stores that I shop at, because they don't always show sometimes like the savings, or like produce, like if it was out of season, it might be way more money than when I bought it in season and when I bought it on sale on top of that or something like that. So I always try and use Walmart's website then as my second go-to to compare those items and prices. I can do that on their website, like walmart.com/grocery, because they it's that like grocery pickup that they have, so I can actually see what it would cost me at my local Walmart if I was shopping there. So like I said, that's my goal, is 50% savings every week and to be under a $200 budget. And our $200 budget goes for, you know, personal care and household products, and we're feeding 3 dogs and 5 people. So and my brother too, who is away at college, which a lot of times we have to get like extra toilet paper and paper towels and that kind of stuff for him. He's not here throughout the entire year, but he always needs like snacks and stuff like that. He does have a school like food program kind of thing for like meals, but snack wise and things like that, he always needs that extra stuff. And so that's why I think he also needs like water bottles and stuff like that he normally gets. So that's like extra stuff that we normally have to get that isn't like just for our household, but also kind of for him as well. So on average, like I said, it's about a 5-person for 203 dogs. The one thing though that I will always show you guys is the net cost of what my weekly grocery budget is. Out of pocket, it might reflect of like, let's say it was $115 that week that I paid out of pocket, but maybe I got $20 or something like that in from Ibotta and Checkout 51 or store rebates or something like that, like at Catalina's and things like that. So if I'm looking at that and seeing like, okay, that's how much I got back, my net cost would be like $95 then for that week. So that's what I'll show you guys is like reflected as my savings and everything like that, only because that money that I'm getting back anyway, like the Ibotta and Checkout 51 and stuff like that, when I cash out, I'm getting that cash back. So I'm putting that back towards the grocery budget anyway, so then that money kind of all gets consumed into one anyway. So my net cost is always what I look for, and I strive for to be that 50% savings, because that cash that I'm getting back normally from the rebate apps are what I'm putting back into the grocery budget that then goes towards using for the next week's groceries. So you know, like I said, it might be a little bit more out of pocket, but my net cost is always what I'm looking for, because then again, if I get, you know, maybe $50 or something like that, I cash out in one week, I put that back towards the grocery budget. Maybe the week following it's like $160, but because I had that $50 that I cashed out on and used from the weeks accumulated, then I put that back into the grocery budget, and really out of pocket, then I guess I only spent like $110. But again, I'm just showing you guys the net cost for that. If you guys are interested in doing this too and want to keep track of your like, you know, yearly budget and your yearly shopping and stuff like that, and seeing your savings and everything like that, and how well you're doing by the end of the year, or even at the end of every single month, even at the end of the videos from that week, post in the comment section, add up your running totals as well and share those so that you guys can keep track, or post a picture of your guys' haul and share those, you know, totals and savings and everything like that, and then add those up every single week, and, you know, keep accumulating that so you guys can see that totals and you know, those savings and things like that, and the spending out of pocket and all that kind of stuff every single week, so that we can all try and keep each other accountable and encouraged to keep going. Probably by the time summer rolls around, I am like, might not be quite as encouraged as I am now to keep going, but seeing your guys' hauls and hearing about your guys' savings and everything like that for your full week of groceries, and, you know, budgeting and everything like that, and maybe how many people you guys are spending and saving for, and or pets, you know, let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in doing this as well. I'll probably have the hashtag countdown of savings in those like weekly grocery pictures and everything like that. So if you guys want to include that as well, and again kind of like stay along and updated, that would be awesome. So let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Like I said, I want to start doing this kind of more for me, just so that I can keep track of that kind of stuff, but also want to share it with you guys and show you guys how budgeting and saving and everything like that, and how everything kind of evens out, or if it does even out at the end of the year. And you know, like I said, working towards a 50% savings, staying under budget, but still being able to, you know, sometimes coupon for things and other times just being able to get stuff at a bargain and saving money. So I will see you guys all in the next video. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. So bye guys.